Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, today we are taking a look at Chef Night. This is a cozy, incremental game where we are going to dive into dungeons, kill beasts, and cook them up for goblin customers, and then we're going to use our earnings to upgrade everything. And things are just going to get better and better along the way. I've played a little bit of this. It is insanely addictive. It's so much fun. It's so easy to just fall into these little incremental games. And I like to think of them as being bite-sized roguelites, right? Because you're going to come in, you're going to have a quick run, you're going to go out, upgrade what you can, and come right back in. This one, though, has the added component of cooking, and it's just so much fun. I want to thank the dev for reaching out with an opportunity to show this off on the channel. Some of these games you just jump into, and you know immediately as a creator that this is something you can't wait to show off to your community, and that's exactly what happened with this one. So we are going to take the mushrooms and throw them in the cooking pot. We're going to wait very patiently for these dishes to come out. And then we are going to take these over to, well, this group of goblins that are also waiting very patiently. And we're going to take their money. Okay? And I'm going to sip a coffee here. Cheers to all of you. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to upgrade everything. Base damage +1. Increases attack clone range by 33.5%. Perfect. Cone range. Clone range. Cone range. Enemies now respawn. That sounds nice as well. Okay. Let's jump back in. Fungal Foyer. It's probably a really good time to let you know as well that this video, the one you're watching right now and hopefully enjoying, this video happens to be rated G. For giveaway. Yes, folks. We're going to give away some copies of Chef Night. Because it's awesome, and because you're awesome, and because this community is awesome. And we can do things like that. To be eligible for the giveaway, it's quite simple. All you need to do is be subscribed, leave a comment, and if you're feeling extra generous, and I know some of you are, you can hit the like button, and that'll help more people see the video and learn about the game. That'll help the dev out. It helps us out. Our community will grow, and we can do even more cool stuff. All right. Shall we jump back in? I know we didn't get too many additional last time. You know what would be nice is a speed upgrade. That would be pretty great. Hey, okay, now things are picking up a little bit. Perfect. Can we get 2 more? I think we can. Outstanding. Oh. Almost. Okay, you have a new task. Kill 20 fun guys. Reward 1 red gem. Okay. Hey, I'm willing to try for it if you are. Okay. This is an excellent coffee sipping game. I hope you've got something nice in your cup, whether it's coffee or tea or cocoa or one of those golden sodas. If you know, you know. All right. Hey, this is a big stack of plates. I'm quite happy about this. I think our upgrade tree is going to be pretty happy as well. All right, big spenders today. Increases attack speed by 6.5%. That sounds great. Oh, okay. Well, that's certainly going to be helpful. Looks like that's all we can do for right now. Did we sell out of everything? Okay. That additional time must have been expensive. I wasn't even looking. Goat's just a big spender. All right. Wonderful. I'll tell you, I feel like I've won the lotto in terms of hearing from really fantastic incremental creators. This one absolutely included. Okay, I guess we don't have to... Well, yeah, we probably do have to kill them all in the same round. I feel like we've just been on a roll with these types of games lately. Alright, you know what? You know what? We can start this process, can't we? Speed things up a little bit. Is that what you were thinking? Like, my gosh, the goat just had a light bulb moment in real time. I know, that does happen. Hey, increases your movement speed by 12.5%. That's a big jump. Cool. Alright. So, in Biome 1, increase enemy spawn amounts by 16.5%. Absolutely. Alright, let's jump back in. Maybe we'll get our 20 kills this time. Or maybe those are stacking and we don't have to do them at the same time. I'm really not sure. Okay. Perfect. I also think these are just fantastic games for times when we're all feeling a little bit exhausted. Hey, we did the thing, I think. Okay, all right. You have a new task. Gather 15 ingredients in the fungal foyer. Okay. No problem. Okay, so we'll let that go about halfway or so. And then we will walk these on over gladly. All right, let's get the selling process going here. Wonderful. And we are going to be racking up the do-re-mi this time, let me tell you. Okay. Adds plus 7 seconds to the timer whenever you open the door. Huh. Increases your pickup range by... Oh my goodness. I did not anticipate a Magnesis miracle. Holy cow. I didn't even know. Honest, I didn't know that we were going to be able to suck the food in that much faster. That's awesome. Increases selling value. Oh, that's probably worth doing. That is a large increase. Unlock treasure chests. Treasure chests can now spawn at the start of each floor and drop gems when broken. Oh my goodness. What is this over here? In Biome 1, increase enemy spawn amounts. Okay, well, I don't know. I like them all. You know, you know. If you've hung out here before, you know I really like that one. I also like this. Okay, I'm going to do that as more of a housekeeping thing. We're going to do that as well, and I think we are ready to jump back in. This is getting even better. I mean, I was already having a great time. Okay. Goodness gracious, look at us go now. All right. Let's see if we can get in on some of these groups. Yeah, if you guys could group up, that would be awesome. Thank you. Okay. So, I think we're still light from the standpoint of speed. So that would be nice. Let's start that process. Let's grab these. Okay, nice. And now we're bringing in more do-re-mi on each dish. That's fantastic. Yeah, I could see that jump in base damage. That's super nice. Open the door to the next floor 5% faster. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we are officially one-shotting them. That's fantastic. And if you look at the top right there, you've probably noticed this. We have a progress bar that allows us to go to the next floor. But we're gonna need a little bit more time, I think. And so we will take a look at doing that. Cheers to all of you. A lot of sip opportunities happening. Happy for it. Outstanding. All right. What do we want to look at? Increases the amount of enemies spawned at the start of each floor. That wouldn't be bad. Increases attack cone range. I like that. The cost of 1 green. We could do the selling amount thing. Increase your pickup. Well, you know, I don't hate it. Let's do the selling range again. Those really aren't that expensive to get that much value. Okay, let's do this. I think we also ended up with, oh nice, more cooking speed. Perfect. Increases selling speed as well. I mean, let's be honest, we need both of those. Okay. Wonderful. All right, maybe we'll get to that next zone this time. All right, they're grouped up nicely. Perfect. Okay, it's gonna happen this time. There it is. Oh, look at this. Perhaps a new ingredient type? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right, this is very exciting. Now, I did see something flashing over here, but I was looking at this part of the screen, so I definitely missed something. I want to take a look over here and see. Okay, I wonder if there was a new recipe sitting there. Oh, look at the dishes popping out now. Yes, sirree. Look at that. Now let's grab these. Look at how happy they are. Okay. Yeah, I would like the attack cone range for sure. Increase the amount of enemies spawned at the start of each floor. Yep, by 50%. That's big. Adds a 5% chance to instantly spawn an enemy when another enemy dies. Yep. Yeah, let's put a little bit into that, and let's make the cooking speed and selling speed go that much faster. Increases the speed at which you deposit ingredients. Why not? You know, this one reminds me of the shell collecting incremental that we played as well, where you could speed up, you know, the depositing of shells and what have you. That was fun. Another great incremental. Okay, that's awesome. nice little group over here. And let's see if we can get in there and... Oh, okay. We're gonna grab that this time. I promise. I think I promise. Oh man, one time. There it is. Okay, all right. I was just making that interesting for you. Okay. I planned it that way the whole time. A shroom kebab. My goodness. All right, let's see what we got here. Shroom kebab. Sells for 60. That's a little bit of a step up, isn't it? Okay, well, is it gonna auto make them for us then? Maybe? Okay, all right, so we've got to flip to the recipe that we wanted to make, which makes sense. Now, I'm sure we can speed that up. There's got to be a way to automate it, right? There must be. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? Adds a 5%. Yeah, let's knock that up a little bit because I think that's super important. It's 5 seconds to the timer. Absolutely. Open the door to the next floor 5% faster. Yep. Oh, yeah. 100% of the selling value. And let's go with that a little bit more. So now we've got a 25% chance for a shroom to spawn immediately. Okay. Go over here where the shrooms are a little bit thicker. Oh, that was super quick. I mean, I say we just go right in there. Why not? We are definitely going to need more damage to be done, I think. I wonder if there's something new. No, okay, we got the green again. All right. Not bad. Okay, perfect. Cook 40 dishes from the fungal foyer. Oh, we can do that. Come on. Now let's start with that, and then we'll kick back over to this. Bring it on over. Awesome. This is such a chill little experience. Okay. Well, we talked about that. That's a non-negotiable. Look at this. Your attacks have a 10% chance to unleash a chain lightning that bounces between enemies. Come on. Come on now. Increase selling value by 100%. You know, that's an easy choice. Let's do 2 in there. Okay. We're going to rack up the do-re-mi here. Second floor isn't going to be ready for the goat. All right. Not just, you know, just a couple more. All right. All right. Yep. Okay. So the Tabatos are 2 hitters now, which, not bad. Not bad at all. Plus, with the recent multiplier, man, I really wanted those last 2. With the recent multiplier to selling value, this tomato dish is going to be quite valuable. Looks like we can make those. Let's switch over to this. Outstanding. Now, at some point, I want those dishes to launch over to us. Okay. Couple new tasks. Perfect. Look at that money going up. Wow. All right, we are at a G. How about this chain lightning? How do we feel about it? Let's do it. Boy, now it's starting to get weird in all the best ways. Let's add time to the timer because, boy, we can do that a whole bunch. Let's go with an increase in volume. Increases cooking speed. Wow, man. Double it? Sure, why not? Increase the amount of gems dropped per chest. Open door faster. Let's go selling value. Let's do one of these. Let's do... Oh, let's do another one of these. Why not? That's another huge jump. Gosh, this is crazy. Okay. If you're having fun out there, you haven't yet had an opportunity to hit the like button. Oh, look at the lightning. That's glorious. I would appreciate it. This developer would appreciate it as well. This helps more people see the video and learn about the game. This is going to be out on June 1st, which is right around the corner. And you're saying, my goodness, Goat, June 1st. Let me prepare the backlog. It's okay, we all have them. This is just fantastic. Okay, yep, it's starting to get unhinged now. The tomatoes are popping. Outstanding. Oh, we got there too. Perfect. Cook 100 dishes from the fungal foyer. Hey, we're on it. We're on it. Don't worry. We got this. Look at how fast those are popping out now. Holy cow. I mean, it almost doesn't make sense to step away. Look at that stack. 180 apiece. Wow. Okay. That's very exciting. We just got to 2K. Let's go damage. Let's go attack cone size. Let's go damage again. Let's see here. Increases the amount of gems dropped per chest. I am actually leaning... Yeah, gems. Let's do that. Okay, this is great. What an awesome time to be a gamer, huh? I know, I mean, it's hard to leave, honestly. But I get it, like the tomatoes are super valuable, and of course we want to make it to that next zone. Are we taking tomatoes out in one hit now? Oh man, I think we are. Yep, we are. Okay. Is this where we make it to the next floor? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Wow. Okay. 15 tomato dishes coming up at 180 apiece, if I'm remembering right. Okay, so let's switch over. Look at that. You know, we're gonna have the tallest stack. Yeah, that's crazy. I love that you can't see us over the counter. That's a really nice feature. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Open the door to the next floor 30% faster. Oh, we gotta go magnesis. It's 2,500. Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so we're gonna get there that much faster. Increases selling speed, sure. Why don't we do one of those again? Wow, another increase to cooking speed. Increases the speed at which you pick up dishes. Oh, we've been waiting for that one, haven't we? And that's the placing of dishes. Perfect. All right. Okay. I'm going to save the rest. And let's just keep going. It's addictive. Okay. I'm just going to go straight down this time. Because we can. And we should. Okay. That's where that instant respawn really comes into play. Look at that big group. All right, let's go for it. Hey, look at that. All right, well, we know we're gonna need this. I'm gonna call that a rotten egg, okay? That's the way I'm feeling about it. A bunch of the greens, that's great. More toms. All right, I suppose an additional egg would have been nice, but hopefully this recipe, oh, a dungeon quiche, okay? I made a quiche one time. It went pretty well. But then I decided I didn't want to make quiche again because it involves 19 steps, and unfortunately we need 2 eggs. Yeah, my quiche was fantastic. And I did it in a cast iron. I was very proud of myself. All right, task completed. Cook 100 dishes from the fungal foyer. Kill 10 spider eggs. All right. Okay. Look at that. Holy smokes. All right. Oh, we are racking up the dough. What is this? Increase chain lightning damage by 15% for 4 grand. What is this over here? Enemies drop 50% more ingredients. Oh, man. Yeah. Increases selling value. Yep. Oh, we can do it again. Yeah, let's do it again. Adds a 10% chance to spawn an additional treasure chest each floor. You know, I think I'd rather go damage for right meow. Right? Because we're getting to those additional floors. Maybe we can even get a range expansion going again. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Speed would be good again, too, I think. Love one-shotting the chests. Yeah, this is going well. All right, we are on our way to that 3rd floor. We can grab some more eggs, and I'm gonna primarily focus on them. Awesome. Now let's toss everything in. Wow. We're gonna go with that. And then we'll switch over once those are done. Okay. Wow, that is quite the stack. Well, it's officially to the point where you can't see it. I was hoping we'd get there. That is a huge stack of cash. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at the options here. Damage. Attack speed. Yeah, I would like attack speed. In fact, we could do that twice. Or we could up the chain damage. Yeah, let's go ahead with that, because then that opens up, okay, the chance to proc. That's cool. Let's do 2 of those. And let's jump right back in. Look at us. More spider eggs, please. All right, we're leaving. I'll tell you what, if we were back in the high school era and these games existed on all those websites that we used to go to that, you know, you weren't supposed to in your computer applications course, right? Playing all the Flash games, the addictinggames.com, and, you know, there were so many. But if these types of games were out there the way they are today, back then, you know, I wouldn't have got anything done. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I would have struggled. All right, cool. I mean, I did play my fair share of games on the calculator and what have you, and you know, those were all well and good. Okay, hold on. I think I did that out of order. That's my bad. All right, we're gonna make these first, and then we're gonna switch back over to the mushroom thing. Perfect. Yeah, I played my fair share of TI-86 games. Never got around to programming it, but I had buddies that did that. Played a bunch of games similar to Galaga. All right, and Biome 1 increased enemy spawn amounts by 100%. It's hard to say no to that. Oh, look at this. Okay. Attack speed again. All right, so here's what I want. I want this, and I did want that, but we can't afford it anymore. That's okay. We're gonna do that, and we are gonna do this, and this, and this, just to keep putting points into those. Open the door to the next floor faster. Yeah, let's also do that. All right, cool. Get to those spider eggs that much faster. Awesome. I think I mentioned in the past that my brother really digs incremental games, and when I popped this on, I took a screenshot with my phone and sent him a text that just said, "Oh my God," and he said, "What is this? What are you keeping from me?" I said, "You don't you worry. Don't you worry. The information will be coming to you soon." All right, can we knock out this egg requirement? I think we can, maybe? No, not quite. Almost. Okay. So let's pop everything in there, mushroom-wise. Wonderful. And then let's switch up. Oh, do we already? Okay, all right. Look at that. That worked out. You know, it's because we're bringing back so many of the tomatoes now, too. I'm not used to that yet. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. Is speed available? And it's plus 7 seconds to the timer whenever you open the door. That's pretty valuable. We could do base damage. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's do that again. And let's do that. What we have over here increases the speed at which you deposit ingredients by 30%. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Mine another magnesis upgrade. Do we want to get this chest? I think we do. All right, perfect. Okay. Now, is my brother maybe a little bit jealous that I get to play some of these games before, folks? It's more than maybe, folks. But he'll be okay. He'll be okay. We all win. We all win. It brings me a lot of joy to be able to do this and give these games attention. All right, we need that. Nice. Now, do we have a new ingredient somewhere or no? The answer is no. Okay. Well, we got him that time. Perfect. Cook 15 orcish omelets. Okay. Cool. Oh my goodness, those sell for 10 grand a piece? Well, that's amazing. All right, everybody in. And now those first. Oops. Okay, those next. Oh, that is a very tall stack. Awesome. 10K. Wow. Look at how fast they're moving through. Okay. Well, what do we want to do? I think probably this, right? I think. What else do I think? I think probably this by 20%. That's huge. Gang plus 10 damage when it. Come on. Increase base damage by 10. Yes. 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 Okay, that's looking pretty good. Additional chest wouldn't be bad. Shall we jump right back in? Oh my goodness, that was fast. All right, let's just nab this chest real quick. Okay. And now we just got another plus 10 to damage, which is crazy. Yeah, I think we're gonna make like a tree here. All right. We are gonna focus on toms and eggs. Don't you worry. And any big groups, right? Yep, that is outstanding. Okay. The jump in durability is pretty steep this time. But it appears that this is also the final floor. So I get it. I like the challenge. Lots of eggs. Wow. Okay, so we should maybe be able to make the required omelets, perhaps? Let's make sure we're set to omelet. We are. Okay, maybe not all the required omelets just yet. All right, let's go with quiche, no quiche. But we can do the shroom kebabs. And my goodness, that is quite the pile. Awesome. All right, eat up, folks. Eat up. Remember to tip your goat. All right. We have 100,000. This is wild. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Base damage increase. I was hoping. Oh wow, that's 1 million. Okay. Well, then. Oh, additional chain of lightning. That's nice. That's actually really nice. I'm gonna go with that, and I don't know. You know, these are cheaper. Well, I guess this one isn't, is it? What does this do? Increases selling speed again. Increases cooking speed. Okay, well. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, we are moving right along here. You know, if we can get to that final floor fast enough, right? I mean, we just took down an Eggman in a one-shotter, basically. Or maybe we didn't because it was hit by a chain lightning first. I'm not sure. Okay, look at us. Just want to grab that. Perfect. Well, I don't think we're gonna get it this time. But we got a ton of good stuff. And we're gonna complete that Orcish omelet challenge this time. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I wonder if there's something sitting out there that we haven't yet been able to get. Due to the requirement of the red gem. Let's see what pops up after we've gone through our selling phase. If there's a way to increase the selling value or the amount of time that we have, I would definitely consider both of those. Okay. Increases selling value. See, we need that. We definitely need that. Increase base damage. I mean, I'd rather spend gold to do that. Oh, what is this? Increases attack cone range. Nice. Yeah, I want to hold out for this if we can. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. And neither was the Goat Emporium, where we serve all kinds of delicacies for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna gun for it. Awesome. Alright, let's just keep rocking here. You know, I suppose damage becomes a little bit of a thing when we get here, right? Like, primarily for the Eggmen, but... Yeah, those are called Eggmen now. Here, yes, they are. So maybe that would help. Maybe we go damage. But I mean, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be very close, actually. Hey, come on! Oh no, it's 1K. Oh no. Well, you know. So it can be done. It can be done. I take back what I said about damage. We definitely want to do that. But we're getting there. That's exciting. All right, everybody in. No quiche. So we go kebab, that's fine. One of those. Okay. It's a hefty stack. All right. Holy cow. So let's see here. Increase base damage by 10. Don't want to spend the greens if we don't have to, because I'm holding out for this. Right? Selling speed, cooking speed. All right. I think that works. So hopefully, by the time we get there, that last zone, the additional damage is going to get us all the way through. We'll pop open that chest opportunity that much faster, right? Look at this. Cruising right along. I might as well nab a few on the way out, right? Okay. Final zone. So far, so good. Let's look for groups. You like a good 4-pack, you know? All right, I don't know if this is gonna happen this time. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of gems again, though. Now, hang in there, hang in there. We'll see this through. All right, everybody in. And let's go with you. It's funny, I mean, you can really feel the additional speed of anything you select. You could totally tell that the cooking was going faster, the selling. And my goodness, all right. Okay, so let's see what we want to do here. Let's drag it up this way a little bit. Yeah, we want to do that. Still holding out. Still holding out for that. But I think what we can do is maybe max these guys out. Perfect. Okay, unlock the rolling pin. Holy cow. All right. All right, let's do it. I think this is the time. Oh, wow. That was quite fast. It's 3-packer there. Well, and you know, the chain lightning helps with taking them out that much faster, too. You're talking about reaching out and grabbing farther away groups. Further away groups? Farther away? You know what I'm saying. Alright. Now I'm going to let you in on something tragic, okay? I'm officially out of coffee. In real life. But we've still got work to do. We've got hungry goblins. And I'm not going to settle. I'm not willing to settle. So you take a sip for me. Okay, wow, you know, didn't really get here fast enough. I mean, I wonder if we need to spend those green gems. What do you think? Do we hold strong? I mean, we're almost there, you know? We're 45 off. We should hold strong. We're gonna hold strong. It's the right thing to do. All right, no quiche. Take it straight to Kebab Town. All right. Outstanding. Now I know it's a longer video, and I really appreciate you hanging out. It's because of support like this that we get to do all the cool things that we get to do out here. All right, so we're super close. Let's just wait. We'll definitely do that. And you know, it's only 20, right? And you're saying go, don't. We had this talk. We talked about this. All right. We might even get all the way through this time. Glass half full, right? Okay. Okay. We needed, what, 45 more greens, right? I think so. So if we get those, we got to upgrade before we start the selling process, right? Don't you worry. I was thinking about, hey, there we go. We got them. Okay. Come on. Big group pecs. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. Almost there. You know, it's not going to happen this time. All right. But we got the gems, so that's good. Earn 500,000 gold from sales. I'd be happy to. All right, let's do this first. We talked about this, right? Okay, yep, that's fantastic. Now we can go back. And now just relax and let the goat do the cooking. Right? Look at those things just flying on in there. Holy cow. All right. Any quiche? Nope, no quiche today. Shroom kebabs, though. Here we go. All right. Hope you're hungry. That was super fast. Okay. What is available to us? Increases the amount of gems dropped per chest by 500%, or... Yeah, I think we do that. I think we do another one of these, because why not? All right. Okay, off we go. I like how they take a little bit of damage from the trapdoor as well. And now that I'm thinking about trapdoors, now I'm thinking about the Evil Dead. Sorry about this. And now I'm thinking about the Evil Dead burn preview that I saw that is just wicked. It's just wicked. To all of my fellow horror film fans, I am excited, assuming you are too. Speaking of, I wanted to try and get out and see Obsession over the long weekend, but I just didn't get around to it. I'd still like to get out to that one though. All right. Do we have enough time? I don't think so. How dare you? Halfway there. All right. It's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Well, now we can buy that other damage upgrade, right? Okay, everybody in. It's so much faster now, it's crazy. Yeah, okay. Alright, what do we got here? 125 to 135. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up doing both of these, if I'm being honest. And I'd be nothing but with you. Increases the amount of gems dropped per chest. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again. And I think that is probably going to be enough to get it done, right? Maybe? What do we think? Not that it's a race. This is so super chill. Okay. I know I took a little bit of extra time leaving that room. That might hurt us. right, let's head on over. Oh, it might not happen this time. Yeah, okay. Well, look, this is okay. This is okay. All right. Everybody in. I feel like I've said that before. There we go. Stack them tall. That's because I did the mushroom dish at first. Oops. Don't forget these. All right. We are maybe gonna... Well, we got close to the goal. Thought I had put everything up there, so we started walking off. Okay. Let's see what we got. Increase the amount of gems per chest. Well, let's do that. That's gonna do it for now. Okay. I'm gonna go as fast as I can to the next floors. In fact, I might even hang out close to the door. Come on. There we go. And we have talked about in the past how I prefer the more active incrementals, like this one, where you're doing something. You know, it's more than a clicker. That's important to me in these types of games. Okay, there's our chest. Doesn't leave us a ton of time. It's gonna be close, isn't it? Oh, we did it! All right! Everybody in! Okay, new biome unlocked. That's exciting. All right, very cool. Okay. I still think at some point there's going to be an automatically switching recipe book. That's my guess. And we are going to hit our task as well. Because math. There we go. Earn 500,000 gold from sales. Yep. Kill 15 Skeletuna. Oh, are we going to the deep seas? My goodness. Alright, what can we do here? Increases attack damage. Yeah, we're probably going to want to do that, but look at this. Unlock the rolling pin. Activate by pressing left mouse button. Throws a rolling pin that damages all enemies in its path. Absolutely. Well, let's do this as well, I think. And let's take a look at this new biome, shall we? Seafood sewers. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to have my seafood coming from. Look at the rolling pin. That's cool. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. I was not ready for that. We're just gonna roll right back in there. All right, this is awesome. Probably should grab this recipe too. I love that there's obstacles now to think about. And we were just talking about how I prefer the active incrementals. So that is really nice. Okay, so wow, 125 a piece. That's great. Let's pop you in there. Okay. So, you know, I could see a reason to continue going back to the first area, actually. I could. Base damage again. Wow, that's a huge jump. That is a huge jump. Okay, all right. Yes, let's do it. Look at this. Gang adrenaline boost whenever you break a treasure chest. Adrenaline lasts for a few seconds and increases your movement speed. Come on. That's fantastic. All right, let's do a damage increase to the rolling pin. What do you think? Seafood sewers? Let's at least knock out that challenge. Let's go grab the chest too, just because I'm not sure if it's going to be the same type of stuff popping out of the chest or if it's going to be... Okay, so it is the same materials. Cool. All right, we like the reds. Gather 20 ingredients in the seafood sewers. I mean, it is a lot. It is certainly a lot that those sell for. So I don't know. Maybe I take that back. Maybe there is not a reason to go back to that initial biome. Let's see what's over here. Oh gosh, it's 40 seconds. Okay, yeah, why not? I like this adrenaline boost thing. That is another huge step in damage. Let's go with it. Let's get that as well. Why not? Why not? The upgrades just keep getting better and better. All right, no problem. Love that. Just waiting until we were next to the treasure chest to roll that out. Oh, you know what? Let's at least grab this. Oh gosh, all right. That's my bad. I forgot we have all this additional time now. Okay. What, pray tell? Is that ocean corn? I think that's probably ocean corn. It looks like corn. And you're saying, Goat, what kind of corn have you been... What do you... Oh, cockatrice. Okay. All right. What do we have? Cockatrice sushi. 600,000. Well, say less. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with it just being one. Cooking speed is leaving a little bit to be desired lately. Let's go ahead and start this process over here. Now, I will say I'm still happy with the paying speed. Paying speed is quite lovely. All right. This is really nice for us. What do we have over here? Oh, another increase to movement speed? Well, oh, we could do it again. In Biome 2, increase enemy spawn amounts by 50%. Holy cow. Let's do speed. Let's do this. Let's do another one to damage, right? Shouldn't we? Isn't that the responsible adult thing to do? Getting plus 15 damage whenever you open the door. Come on. Come on. All right, we're going to back it out, and we're going to take a quick look here. Adds a 15% chance to spawn an additional chest. And yeah, let's just increase the amount of the goods being dropped by the chests. How about it? All right. Oh man, the attack damage is showing up well, let me tell you. Let's get out of the way of that. Don't breathe this. Oh, do those guys get hit by the sewage as well? And don't tell the goblins that we're, you know, making their food with dirty sewage water. That they may not want to eat at the Goat Emporium too much longer after finding that out. You know what I mean? That's our secret, okay? All right. Secrets are no fun. But it's okay. It's this one's different. This one's fine. Okay. All right. Let's make some of that hot sushi. Let's make some of that grilled skeletuna. Okay. Oh, we are just cooking it up. Let me tell you. All right, we'll go start that process. Let's go grab these. Holy cow. All right, open the door to the next floor 50% faster. It's kind of wanting to look over here too. Increases the chance to proc. Yeah, let's do that. And boy, that's another gigantic jump. Getting plus 15 damage whenever you open a door. Wow, another 15. Increases the rolling pin's duration. You know what? I want to do this. Holy cow, look at this now. Increases your health. You know, I'm not too worried about health. But I like this, and I like this. And now this is this is all Biome 2. Okay. All right, let's do that. Oh my goodness, it's another Magnesis Miracle. How about it? Okay. All right. You want to play a little bit longer? Let's do it. Let's do it. This is going really well. Okay. Look at that. The additional speed is incredible. Oh, nope. I know. Don't worry, we're gonna grab this treasure real quick here. Look at this group. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Magnesis is just paying off in the best way. Okay, we can confirm that the aquatic life is losing health when they get hit by the dirty sewage water. Now, I would imagine that the Goat Emporium practices some really good hygiene, and you know, I think everything gets a really good wash off screen, of course. You know, everything gets a really good wash before we begin the process, including our hands. Okay, you see the metallic hands, right? Because we're a knight. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, everybody in. Oh man, folks, we got a lot. We really got a lot. Wow. Okay. You know what? Before we start the sales process. Can we? Yeah, we certainly can. Holy cow. All right. Okay, well, let's begin, shall we? Oh my goodness, 800,000? Come on. What a glorious video game. June 1st, Chef Night. Set your watch and warrant to it. Look at this. Increases attack speed during adrenaline boost. Wow. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to see what this is. Okay, it's going to cost us a little bit. Increased chain lightning damage again. You know, we certainly could, but we could also do this, which helps us quite a bit. We could also do that, which helps us. Yeah, let's do that again, and let's take another epic jump in damage. Holy cow. All right, we're going to do that as well. Look at this. Oh my goodness. If somebody out there is saying right now, this video is the GOAT saying, look at this. Reduces the amount of time between enemy waves. Well, yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. Should we do the health thing? For 50k? Why not, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what happens out here. Are you ready for it? Okay. My goodness. I want both the treasure chests before we go. Okay. That's crazy. That's what my kids say now. That's crazy work. It's been interesting learning the new slang. I have a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old, and they hit me with all the slang on the regular, and I'll tell you what, I appreciate it. I do. Do I always? No. That's no. I definitely don't. But sometimes it's nice, right? All right. Oh, look at this. Oh, is there a new recipe hanging out? There is. Okay. The nice little chili pepper fish. We're gonna need more than one of those, I bet. Elven fish cakes. All right. Well, what could go wrong? We're gonna need. Yeah, we're gonna need to. Wow, there were 2.4. 2.4 of the big ones. Holy cow. All right. Look at us. All right, I'm gonna start doling these out. We need to build up our cooking speed, folks. You know, I think it takes longer to sell them because of all that cash they've got to pull out of their pockets. I think that's the deal. I mean, you ever walk around with one of those big wallets, right? I used to. My wife put a stop to that. She said, no more big wallet, right? Well, it got to the point where it was making my keys scrape against the whatchamacallit. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're... Well, no, we want to make the fish. Perfect. It was making the keys scrape against the pocket, and then I ended up with, you know, holes in the pockets, and then the one day I was at work back in the day when we used to go in on site, right, and I was wearing the fancy pants, and all of a sudden I was walking to a meeting, and, well, my keys fell all the way down my pants, right? And that's a little awkward. That's a little awkward with business professionals, right? Yeah, you're saying the GOAT? Professional? Nope, we don't see it. We don't see it. Yeah, well, that's just the role that I play on TV. Okay? I know. I know. We costume up during the day, right? Some of us. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Holy cow. That's a 200 increase. This is additional time. 10 seconds. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it could make a huge difference. So let's do that. We'll add the time. And we're going to go ahead with this because of course we are. How dare you? Another 60? Why not? Why not? Look at this. Holy cow. All right, do we want to go more chance for an instant spawn? I do. Getting plus 40 damage for every time. Come on. All right, that just seems out of hand. Just seems like it should be illegal. This is gonna get crazy. All right, let's make sure we grab the chests because, man, we get some really good upgrades off of the gems. Oh, man. Okay, I didn't see that top layer coming. Crazy. Let's go for it. Okay, so we are going to make sure that we nab some of these peppers this time. Yeah, this is crazy work, as they say. And the additional time is wild, honestly. Why don't we go for it? Let's do it. All right, so I don't see anything new in the area. Oh, I was hoping for one more set. Okay. Well, okay, we're set to that one already. Wanted to make sure. All right, everybody in. And then I'm gonna double check here and make sure that we are selling for the highest possible rate. And I believe we are. Okay, wow. I already know that I want to do that. And I'm going to want to do that too. Okay. Let's switch up now to these guys. Yep. And what do these even go for down here? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, 2.4. That's wild. Yeah, so, the goat's gonna be stacking up millions. And I wonder, because we've got a lot going here. I wonder if we just start looking at upgrades now, maybe, while those cook, because that's gonna take a minute. Speaking of, let's speed that up a little bit. Let's also increase that chain lightning damage. Let's do that again. Let's go ahead with this. And let's go ahead with that. Yep. Yep. Definitely want that. And yeah, we want that. And then we'll put the rest in speed, I suppose. Look at this thing down here. I wonder what that's going to be. Increase the speed at which you deposit ingredients. Yep. Yeah, we're just speeding up the entire operation, right? Look at us. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow, that's a lot. That is quite a lot. I like how it bends. It's very enjoyable. Okay. In real life, that stack would fall down on me, and I wouldn't be very happy about that. Okay. Ben, I think the dev's name is Ben. Ben, in case you're watching, don't add that hazard in. That would go poorly for the goat. Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks in advance, Ben. All right. Oh yeah, so this is, I think this is looking pretty good. Let's send that out there. Okay. I really want the chest. Yep. Okay. Now let's pop that off across the room. Ooh, wow. Okay. Saved by the smell. Just could sense that nasty water was on the way, you know? Okay. Tremendous. Look at us. That's a lot of greens. That is a tremendous amount of greens. Open the door to the next floor faster, or gang adrenaline boost. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That sounds fine for us. Okay. Now we want it on that. Okay. Make the stuffs, please. Yeah, they are coming out a lot faster now, aren't they? Oops. Okay. Oh, perfect. All right, we'll bring him over. Oh, look at how the stack is like a little. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna bring that over somehow. Look at the balancing skill. All right, awesome. So, let's see what we got here. More gems per chest. I think I would like additional attack. Okay, so that's maxed out. Let's get that boosted up. And let's do this. Okay. Awesome. Oh, right in the noggin. I didn't even see that one coming. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. Well, I love that that bag has no limit to it. You just go crazy out there. You know? All right, new recipe. Fantastic. I don't think this is going to be the one. But I will say that was excellent placement of the filthy water. Okay, so at least we made it to that point. We did leave a bunch of stuff out there. Cook 15 sea monster paella. Okay. What do you think that goes for? Out there on the goblin market. Holy cow. I mean, we gathered a lot, it turns out. And the paellas are just, they're popping, let me tell you. Okay, so we already got that. 5k gems. Paella's still popping. Ran out of peppers. Wow, so those are 10 million. That's wild. Still got some of those in us. Right? Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of those. Let's begin. Now I know, I didn't look. I bet you there's a multiplier for sales waiting there for us. Should we look? No, they usually keep them right over here. Yeah, okay. Alright. So that's good at least. Now what is this? Unlock the seasoning station. Oh my goodness. Spice bags now spawn throughout the dungeon. Pick them up to get spices, which you can then use to triple a dish's worth. Come on. That is incredible. Look at this. Increases your movement speed by another 12.5. This was available to us as well. Oh my gosh. Well, let's burn through the rest of this, shall we? Look at this. Now, hold on a second. Well, we don't have any seasoning yet, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, this is just wild out here. Okay, so we'll do one of those. We'll do increases the crit chance of your throwing knives. What? Wait, what? Throwing knives. Okay, I guess they are throwing knives. I guess they are. Okay. That was a huge jump. I like how generous the jumps are. Increase the speed at which you pick up dishes, sure. Get this, increase seasoning speed. A whole separate option for upgrades now. That's cool. All right, let's jump back in. Let's see if we can get this one. Oh, that's the seasoning. It's the reason for the season. Hey, this is why you're here, okay? Alright, the goat brings the lame jokes. Let's get out of the way of that. Holy cow. Alright, it's getting wild out here. Okay. Wow. You know what? I actually don't mind that at all. Because that is going to help with what we're doing here. Oh, man. Just don't want us getting caught up in it is all. Okay. Folks, this game is wonderful. If you hung out for the majority of the time and you're still here, I can't thank you enough. Really appreciate it. Give this video a like so that more people learn about this game. It's coming out on June 1st, and this is a rated G video, so we're going to give away some copies of Chef Night, because it's amazing, and we're able to do that because of your awesome support. So be subscribed, leave a comment, and hit that like button, and we'll pick some of you to win copies of the game. All right. Let's do this again soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every time because they're the best. And you're the best. Really, really, really appreciate the support. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Focus. Maybe we can slow down time. Malignancy. It is such a gorgeous looking chunk. It's smooth.